It's so good for me to come your way today, and my name hasn't changed. It is still Inuarata no Sahai. And today we are going to be discussing 5 important questions to ask before you choose a business idea. You know, it is commonly said that ideas rule the world. But I would like to take that forward by saying that it's not all ideas that rule the world, because not all ideas are good ideas. So basically, it's good ideas that rules the world, and it's also not all business ideas that are good ideas. If there is a business idea before you, you know, if there is an investment opportunity before you, if there is an area of business you want to go into, you know, you need to ask some pertinent questions, you know, to find out if this idea will have potential for profit, if this business idea will bring return on investment. It's so key. So I've put together 5 important questions for you to ask before you choose a business idea. And so let's get started. Number 1 important question you need to ask before you choose a business idea is that, does the idea satisfy a market need? Does the idea satisfy a market need? You see, you don't just go into a business or you choose a business because you are passionate about it, because it's your passion, you love the idea. You may love the idea, and the idea may not be solving problems for the society. The idea may not be providing worthwhile solutions, you know, for people. You know, money always flow in the direction of solutions. You may be in love with sculpture. You may so much, you know, be passionate about flowers. And that kind of passion or interest may not be solving problem for the environment you are in, depending on the environment you are in. So the people may not be interested. You may go it as a line of business you are interested in, you are enthusiastic about, you are passionate about, you love, and at the end of the day, you know, it may not bring return on investment. Your capital may go down the drain. So you need to make sure that, you know, you provide positive answer to this question. Does the idea satisfy a market need? Then the second one is, will the idea maintain a market appeal? Will the idea maintain a market appeal? Is the idea going to be relevant for a long time? Does it have posterity potential, or is just a fit? It's just a fad, or is a fleeting idea? You know, there are some ideas that just come in and they are like fireworks. You see them at night, you know, shining so bright, and you also see some falling stars at night as well. And in minutes, you know, they are gone. That's a fleet, you know, it just goes out so swiftly. You know, it's like a fad. They come around, you know, and do this business, bring 500,000. In another 1 month, you get another 500,000. Or bring 2 people, bring 3 people. You will move to this level and all that. And in just 3 to 6 months, they are no longer in the picture. You know, so you need to ask yourself, will the idea maintain a market appeal? Is it going to be relevant for a long time? This is so key. Then the third important question you need to ask before you choose a business idea is, does the idea generate back-end sales? Does it have capacity to bring back the same customer that patronizes you today, tomorrow, or in the future? Does it have that capacity to make just customer A to consistently patronize you? Will it continue to bring back-end sales, back-end transaction? This is so important. Or is it just a business idea that, you know, a customer makes purchases from you or engages your services, and for you to experience or enjoy another purchase or another transaction, you have to, you know, go out there to look for a new customer or look for a new client? If this is the kind of model the idea operates with, are you prepared, you know, to continuously push and press for new clients and new customers every now and then? You need to be able to provide positive answer to a question like this, and make sure that you are psychologically and mentally ready should you be operating with this kind of business model. This is just so key. Then the fourth one is, how much competitive challenge? How much competitive challenge? You know, there are some business idea that, you know, you come in and you already meet existing competitors. There are some ideas like that. You know, then there are also some business ideas that you may not have existing competitors directly, but you have substitute product or substitute service that may be competing with it, probably directly or indirectly. And also, it's also possible that probably the idea does not exist before because the market, that particular market, is not aware of it. And if you are the one bringing it in, for the first time, you may have the possibility of enjoying monopoly. That's a lot of advantage for you. Or there is a possibility that, there is no competition because there is no profit. It doesn't have potential for profit. It doesn't have, the potential for return on investment. All these questions need to be, answered. Then the fifth one, which is the last one we'll be looking at this morning, we are looking at, 5 important questions you need to ask before you choose a business idea. Will the idea, the fifth one, will it adapt to environmental changes? One thing that is constant in the world we live in is a change factor. Very constant. It's always there. So if you take that business, for example, through the litmus test of pest analysis, will it survive? Now, pest analysis spelled as P-E-S-T, where the P stands for the political environment, E stands for economic environment, S stands for sociological environment, and the T stands for technological environment. The pest, P-E-S-T, pest analysis. Would the business be able to survive the politics of the environment? You need to be sure that, the economic dynamism, the interest rates, fiscal policy, and so many things that happen in the economy. Would the business be able to survive it? Then the sociological dynamism and changes in the environment. Will the business have the capacity to survive it? And then technology is always adjusting and changing every now and then. Does the business have capacity to adjust or adapt to technological changes? Will it be able to incorporate technology into it for you to deliver the service better or the product better? All these are pertinent questions that you need to ask, in order before you choose a business idea. These are so important. As a way of review, 5 important questions you need to ask before you choose a business idea. The first one, does the idea satisfy a market need? Then the second one, will the idea maintain a market appeal? Will it be relevant for a long time? Then the third one, will the idea generate back-end sales? Is it just one-off transaction from a customer and that's the end? Then the fourth one, how is the competition? How much competitive challenge? Then the fifth one that I just discussed just now is, will it adapt to environmental changes? If you run it through the litmus test of pest analysis, will it survive? Remember pest, P-E-S-T. P stands for political environment, E stands for economic environment, S stands for sociological environment, and T stands for the technological environment. It's so important you take note of this. Just so important. Very, very important. So you don't just emotionally run into a business idea. You need to be logical. You need to be rational. You need to be very, calculative. You need to be very analytical. Somebody should not just run and tell you, is this one? You need to invest in it before, most of the time, let me say this here. When people are coming to you with what they call a business opportunity, first of all, understand this. It is first about them before you. They are coming to you, first of all, for what they will gain by you coming into that line of business or by you investing into it. Their interest is not first about your good. Their interest is first about their own good. That is why you should not be emotional. Don't be irrational. Make sure you are not spontaneous. You are not impulsive about just jumping into it. Do your due diligence. Ask some pertinent questions, like the 5 questions we have discussed this morning. It's so important. Very, very important. If you also need my attention in the area of coming, to speak in that your meeting and also build the capacity of your staff to make sure that we take competency to the next level, for your organization and help you move from, where you are to where you ought to be, just call me. My first number is 080 66 86 5060. I take that again with the country code +234 80 66 86 5060. The second one is also there looking at you. Is 080 529 29120 with a beloved country code, especially for those of us outside Nigeria. You want to reach me, +234 80 529 23480 plus 2348052929120. I'll be seeing you next week, Wednesday. And when I return, I will remain the amiable Inuagata no Sahai. Your day is so blessed. God bless you.